May we now invite His Excellency, the Governor of West Bengal, to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected Dr. Prasanta Banerji, Dr. Pradeep Banerji, Mr. Rinku Banerji, Prajita Banerji, ladies and gentlemen, friends from the media. Homeopathy, as many of us know, is a relatively young and new system of medicine. Its venerable founder, Dr. Samuel Christian Friedrich Hahnemann of Germany, was born in 1755 and passed away in 1843. After having been a most distinguished physician, the excellence of whose pioneering work has never been doubted. It was in 1810 that Dr. Hahnemann published his greatest work, the Organon of the Rational Art of Healing. And it was indeed a coincidence that it was in that very year that homeopathy entered India with German missionaries, landing in Bengal and treating the population with homeopathic medicines. The effectiveness and affordability of these medicines led to civil servants, military personnel, and school teachers becoming amateur homeopaths. The rest, to use the clinch, is history. And indeed, what a truly remarkable 205-year history of homeopathy has had. In a country like ours, homeopathy as a system of medicine had to take root for its affordability alone, leaving aside its effectiveness. And also, as in the rest of the world, the opposition from the scientific community and those upholding mainstream medicine who have always criticized homeopathy for its lack of a scientific basis. It is truly remarkable how, in the last 150 years of this 205-year period, homeopaths belonging to 4 successive generations of a family from this country has, to say the least, revolutionized homeopathy. None other than the Dayar Sagar, Karunar Sagar, Pandit Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar began this revolution. With the help and support of Rajendra Lal Datta, who had cured Vidyasagar's migraine with homeopathic medicine, and of Dr. Mahendra Lal Sarkar, who was converted from the conventional allopathic system of medicine by Vidyasagar himself. Vidyasagar began an amateur practice with the free treatment of his students in Kolkata. Thereafter, he successfully combined his homeopathic practice with philanthropy, first with his younger brother Ishan Chandra at their ancestral village Veerasingha, and in the last 18 years of his life at Karmatar, now in Jharkhand, where he opened a charitable homeopathic clinic which functions still today and settled down. I am impressed that such historical information substantiated by his personal diary is available for our viewing pleasure even today. His nephew and Ishan Chandra's son, Paresh Nath, became a legend after settling down in Mihijam near Karmata. His sheer excellence as a homeopath, on one hand, attracted 2,000 to 3,000 patients every day. This is remarkable. On the other, it also enabled him to devise a way to treat so many by making the treatment process simpler and less time-consuming. For over 40 years, he followed his uncle's and father's practice of not charging consultation fee and the cost of medicines, even giving patients from distant locations free meals. Dr. Prasanta Banerji, Paresh Nath's second son, who had assisted his father at Mihijam, had the same experience after he had established his practice in Kolkata in the year 1960s. He developed on what his father had devised standardized treatment protocols based not only on specific medicines for specific diseases, but also in specific potencies and dosage patterns, and often in combination. This new method of treatment took shape as the Banerji protocols, which may also be described as Neo Homeopathy. During the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, Dr. Prasanta Banerji undertook efforts to make this new method of treatment as widely known as possible, all the while feeling that much more could be done if the vast amount of data relating to thousands of patients he had treated could be made good use of. His son Pradeep, with excellent professional qualifications from the UK, joined him in 1990, and much has indeed been achieved by him since then. Vast amount of data relating to more than 40,000 patients with follow-up of cancer and other serious illnesses like chronic renal failure, multiple sclerosis, and acquired immune deficiency syndrome at their clinics were properly documented, and some data was presented for research collaborations with internationally accredited research institutes and presentations to the US government health institutes, leading to the acceptance of the scientific validity of their method of treatment. To ensure continuity of these efforts, Drs. Prasanta and Pradeep Banerji set up the Dr. Prasant Banerji Homeopathic Research Foundation. In 1995, their work on cancer treatment attracted the eyes of the UNO, followed by invitations for collaborative research work from some of the most prestigious and premier medical institutions in the world, such as the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, Houston, USA, the National Cancer Institute of the National Institute of Health, USA. They have the privilege of being the only institution in the world to have a successful best case series on cancer accepted by the NCI, USA. What has effectively added to the importance of Drs. Prasanta and Pradeep Banerji's interactions with such prestigious, internationally well-known institutes are the numerous international conferences and seminars at which they have delivered talks or made presentations. Moreover, many of their papers have been published in internationally well-known journals. At present, though the clinics of Prasanta Banerji Homeopathic Research Foundation patients in more than 190 countries seek medical advice and treatment, no consultation charges are taken from them. In Kolkata, Dr. Banerji have two clinics, the charitable clinic, which runs only in the evening, where treatment is given to 300-400 patients every day without any consultation fees. The main clinic, which caters to the needs of 800 to 900 patients a day, of which 500 to 600 are treated without any consultation charges. Patients from all over India and abroad visit the clinics for their ailments. I am happy and proud that the Banerjis have, on the basis of their excellence, dedication, and vision, revolutionized homeopathy and given it the scientific basis or validity it had lacked. Moreover, by developing a new method of treatment with homeopathic medicines, neo-homeopathy, they have indeed presented patients, homeopaths, homeopathic students, and researchers a path to benefit from it, all the while serving humanity. We want homeopathy to grow. Any work that develops and evolves the science needs to be encouraged, so that this truly wonderful system of medicine, which originated in Germany but is more Indian than German due to its usage, can flourish and meet the healthcare needs of both India and the rest of the world. I am happy to be here this afternoon to celebrate 150 years of homeopathy. Thank you all for inviting me at this grand function. Jai Bharat.